let's talk about something very important that a lot of people really don't understand, and they need to understand this. Okay, if you're doing a goblet squat, society uses a 45 plate. Don't get me wrong, you can choose to do that, but look at the range of motion. Look how much lift you don't actually get. You don't get a good range of motion when you're using a plate. And that's my range of motion right there, which is not bad, but I want to improve my knees to go over my toes. How can we do that? What can we use besides a plate? Well, go to Amazon. Yes, go to Amazon. Stop using a plate. Stop using a plate. It doesn't benefit you. Get a adjustable slant board, my friends. See how it can adjust to different angles. Yes, this is what you want. This is what you absolutely need. This can improve your squat depth, your range of motion, and your knees over your toes training absolutely 100%. This is where you start. You start at the lowest. And look how far my knees are over my toes compared to a plate. You can use this you don't have to start with your feet completely on the plate. You can start it on half on the ground, half on the plate, and work your way up. And that's exactly what I have done. I have worked my way up to the highest angle. You want to train your knees over your toes. Please. That is great range of motion. This is how you can improve your goblet squat. This is how you can improve your regular squat. This is how you can get into a deeper squat, a deeper range of motion. So give it a try. Get a adjustable slant board, because you can improve your range of motion. You can learn to do a sissy squat with a slant board. You can get into those deeper squats. You just have to practice. You just have to do it. If you want your knees to improve, use a slant board. If you want your range of motion to improve, use a slant board. Your knees are meant to go over your toes. Sorry, I phrased that wrong. Your knees are meant to be over your toes. They absolutely are. That is a good range of motion. So again, stop using a plate. It does not benefit you. It doesn't. If you actually want to improve your range of motion, your depth squat, get a slant board. They are great in so many ways. You're missing out. Get 2 of them, because yes, I absolutely use 2, and I love using 2, because when you use 2, you can get a wider stance. So, again, check out the range of motion of your knees over your toes. Check the alignment of your form. Yeah, you can improve all of this. Notice how I don't do a butt wink, besides right now, obviously, because of what I was doing. But I don't do a butt wink. Why? Well, because I've improved my range of motion. I've improved my form, all by using slant boards. Yeah, that's the highest angle, I believe. And this doesn't hurt my knees. This actually improves your knees. It's great. I love it. I absolutely do. Nope, that was not the highest. Now that is the highest. Notice how my feet are halfway on the floor and halfway on the slant board. That's okay, because I'm training my body. And see how much my knees are actually over my toes. That's not bad. That's actually good for your range of motion because you can get into those deeper squats. Again, this is not a bad thing. This is a great thing for you. It takes practice. Practice. Just like on Ted Lasso. Practice. It's good. Again, notice the form. There is no butt wink. What is a butt wink? Well, a butt wink is when your pelvis is actually tilting under. That's not a good thing. That's not good for your hips or your back. So, what have we learned? We have learned a lot of things with the slant board and how they can benefit your body. So, this is another one too. This is great for your hips. This is great for your joints. It's just alternating your knees. One is higher than the other, one is lower than the other, and do the other side. This is a hinging motion. Yeah. See the different variations you can do on this slant board? It's great. And this is what your body actually needs. The movement, the range of motion, training your body to do and improve movements, form, range of motion. Yes, I do believe so myself. This has improved so much in my body, and I do recommend them to anyone that asks me about them. I do try and tell people to use them, but to each their own. You have to want it. Yes, this feels phenomenal. You can get a good stretch. You can get a good hamstring stretch. All of the above. All right. Take a breather. Get the other one out. See, this is why I have two. I recommend getting two because when you just use one, it is a narrow stance. When you get two of them, you can make it a wider stance. Just remember to make them even. Line them up. That way you don't hurt your hips or your knees. You want them straight. You want them aligned. See, now I'm doing a wider stance. Sorry, this is a long one, but I want you guys to really understand how beneficial these are for your body. They do help your knees over your toes. They do improve your depth of your squat. They do help your hips, absolutely. Again, there's no butt wink. There's no any screw-ups. Tell me I'm wrong. This allows you mind-muscle connection. This allows you to understand your form and how you should be doing it correctly. I love these. And you will too. So go get you some slant boards. I recommend them. See how you can improve your body with slant boards.